Hello and welcome to this Just In Robots, Episode 2. I'm your host, and once again, not really host, Todd Kitty, here with a beginner's guide for beginners to Warframe. I apologize for the year-long wait in making this video. I really did not like Volt until yesterday. And he was the frame I wanted to do second because I liked him least, and it took me forever to finally figure out a way to make Volt a frame that I can stand playing. Volt's base armor rating is 100. His energy is 100. His health is 100. His shield is 150, and his sprint speed is 1.0. So Volt does not have a lot going for him in the way of anything, but please enjoy this uninterrupted gameplay of Volt. Volt, the Speedy Boy Lightning Warframe. His abilities are as follows. His passive, grounded movement, generates an electrical charge, building up 5 damage per meter that is unleashed with the next attack. That is damage up to 1,000, mind you. They do not tell you that, but it goes up to 1,000 damage that is boosted, that is up to 1,000 damage is delivered on your next attack. His first ability is Shock. Launches a shocking projectile. It stuns and deals high damage to a single target and chains damage to nearby enemies. Base drain is 25, base chain links is 5, damage is 200, and range is 15 meters. Again, not much going on for it, but it does have the ability to stun enemies, which is fantastic, as I found out yesterday. For certain enemies. Actually, all enemies. Any enemy. Get stun an enemy, and it's great, right? Like, come on, let's be honest. His second ability is pretty much his only ability worth mentioning is Speed. Gain a brief boost of movement speed which affects all allies in range. Standard terrain is 25, radius is 25 meters, duration is 10 seconds, speed multiplier is 1.5, and reload speed is 17.5% faster. And I say that's his only ability worth mentioning because that's what most people use him for besides his 3, which Volt deploys an obstacle of pure energy. It is called Electric Shield, providing cover in any situation. Standard drain is 50 though, so it's kinda high. Duration is 25 seconds, so decently long. Extra damage when you shoot or melee through it is 50% electricity damage, and the distance per energy spent is 4 meters. The green numbers you see are my modified numbers. His final ability, and unfortunately his most lackluster ability, although it is a great ability and is very fun to use in the right situation, is Discharge. Paralyze nearby hostiles with a damaging electric charge. This also shocks approaching enemies. Standard drain is 100. Radius is the big problem on this one, is 20 meters, and effect radius is 8 meters, where the duration of the stun is only 4 seconds. No, the duration of the move is 4 seconds. The damage per second is 1200, which is actually really good, and the effect duration is a base 6 seconds. And this is my build for Volt.
Operator, you have remembered well. how the 10
about
arm themselves.
Shut Up Ortis. This is about the best Volt build I could come up with. I run EMP Aura because he's all about electricity and he is perfect for fighting the Corpus with that. It makes them have a negative 15% hit chance when maxed out. Unfortunately, my Volt does not have a Vazarin polarity slot on his Aura slot. Sorry, I forgot the word. So it only boosts it by 5 instead of by 14. But I run mostly duration mods, running with Constitution for knockdown recovery because he's all about speed, Augur Message for duration, and converting energy to shields is great when you need that little boost when you are playing Volt how I play it. Primed Continuity because ability duration, as I said. Streamline for ability efficiency, and Lightning Dash because he's, well, the Lightning Boy, and you get 125% electricity on Bullet Jump, which does not proc your passive. Plus you get Bullet Jump and Aim Glide. You get Bullet Jump velocity and distance, I believe, and Aim Glide / Wall Latch duration, which means you get to be in the air or on the wall a lot longer. I do have Arcanes on him, but you don't need those. Mine are just Warmth and Ice to protect against heat and cold damage, but they don't really matter. Now, I will say this, it did take me a very long time to find any kind of love for Volt. He is a very good frame, and I do still believe that it is very much the weapon and not the frame that make the game playable. This is what I was running when I figured out Volt was this, and what you will see in the beginning of this video is I'm running the Cyanoid Simulor with the Oxani, and my Oxani have electricity on them because he is the Lightning Boy, and I have a Heavy Zaw, which also has lightning, as you can see, Shocking Touch, and it has 2,500 damage in total. Simple Rending Rain. That is what I was running on Volt when I found love for him. I'm not going to say fell in love, but when I found love for him, this is what I was running. And my strategy for Volt, you guys, is pop your 3, grab it, and pop 2, run around and melee everybody. Use your 3 as a shield to block incoming bullets. Use a strong melee weapon or a decent secondary with a lot of ammo. Keep your shield up and just murder everything. I consistently had the highest damage numbers. I consistently had the damage numbers over 3 separate defense missions, mid-high level defense missions, ranging from 10 to 20 waves with different groups of people. They were all running different frames, and I consistently had the highest damage numbers with an unranked AK's Oxani and an unranked Zal. And I didn't even use the Cyanoid Simulator at all during those missions. So, Volt, the Electric Warframe, final thoughts. He's good. He could be better. I don't really know what they could do to him to make him much better. But he's definitely worth playing. He's not the first choice I would pick. I would definitely go with either Mag or Excalibur over Volt if you're just starting the game. My ranking system will come with the next video. But I do plan to play more Volt now that I found a way to play him where I enjoy him. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. If you have any ideas on how I can make this series better, feel free to tell me, and I will take those into consideration. But that's going to do it for Volt, the Lightning Speed Boy. Thank you for watching.